Today we're going to talk about the regulator on the Leshiy. But these just came in to the United States a couple days ago, and it's very exciting, very cool gun, well built. So I'm not going to get too much into the review of it. I'm just going to really talk about the regulator right now in case you need to adjust it. Originally Ed had said that these regulators were going to be set at 130, and he has found that 110 is a better setting. So just in case your gun maybe went out at 130, I'm going to teach you how to decrease the setting on the regulator right now. So the first thing you need to do is there is a little 2mm set screw inside the air tube. We're going to go ahead and bleed it out. And again, you just wait for the air to come out. It's very simple. And with all PCPs, you should always check to make sure the air is out of the tube by pushing on the valve. Okay, so now that the air is bled out, we can go ahead and tighten this down so we don't forget to do it later. Put the gun in the cock mode and simply unscrew the tube. Now what's really cool about this is the screws are timed, or the threads are timed on here, so the buttstock always ends up correctly, so you don't maybe have to do it halfway and the buttstock's up and down like that. So as we unscrew it, you're going to find there's the regulator. Regulator is very simple, a little different than a Matador regulator. We'll go ahead and unscrew it. There's the valve and the valve spring, return spring. And we're pretty much done with that. We're just going to focus on the regulator now. Go ahead and unscrew this part. This is the plenum, or the void space that holds the regulated air. When you put it back on, there's an O-ring that goes towards the gun. And here's the regulator itself. The regulator on the bottom has, I think this is 8mm, and we can unscrew this and you can get to your washers. If you need to change your O-rings out on your piston inside your regulator, this is how you're going to do it. And your Belleville washers are stacked just like a regular Matador, 2x2. So that just means that the bevels are married together like that. There's your O-ring for your piston and another O-ring at the rear. And then to adjust the speed, you're going to take your locking screw, and this is a left-handed thread, and there's your adjuster inside. I'll go ahead and zoom in for you so you can see. There's your adjuster inside right there. And to lessen the speed, you're going to go clockwise. To lessen the pressure, you're going to go clockwise. To increase the pressure, you're going to go counterclockwise. A right-handed Allen wrench, like a clock face, put it at 12 o'clock, and for every 30 degrees of turning, you're going to decrease it about 10 bar. So 60 degrees will turn it back down to 110. 110 seems to be the best setting for the 25 so far. Once you get your screw set, you go ahead and put your locking washer in here, and this is a left-handed thread as I described before, just like regular Matadors. And you lock it down. And then if you need to adjust any O-rings or anything like that, you can on your piston. Go ahead and put it back together. Very simple. And when you get to the end, you take your 8mm Allen wrench. And like with all things Ed gun, you don't have to wrench, just has to set. Go ahead and put your plenum back together. Remember, O-ring towards the gun. Make sure your valve is seated. Gently push it in there so you don't bind the spring or the valve. And just hand tight, that's all you need. Go ahead and slide this in, and as you can see here, you're going to get a little bit of resistance because it's airtight. Just start it with your hand, and then it should be fine. And you can see here, no matter where you start it, it's going to end up timed correctly. Boom, look at that. That is perfect. Good job, Ed. That is really impressive. Not easy to do, guys. And then, of course, make sure that this is tightened all the way down so you don't lose air. And refill it. And that's how you set the regulator. Look for more videos soon. A full-blown review video I'm working on, and I should have it out hopefully within a week of this video going out. Thanks, guys. See you soon.